So he's like, you gonna choose selling pussy or you gonna choose me?
How long y'all been dating?
For like 6-7 months. But he been my homeboy. I've been knowing him for years. Or whatever, but we just started dating. So he asked me to choose, and I'm like, shit, can you support us? My baby father really supported me. Like when I wanted anything, that's who I would go to, and I would get it or whatever. But when that stopped, I turned to the street.
It sounds like you may have came up with this kind of entitled mentality,
Right.
where you expected everybody to give you.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you giving? What are you putting out there that is valuable to somebody?
It's valuable?
Yeah. Like in this world, we got to produce value. We got to bring value to the world. What are you doing to do that? What's up, YouTube? It's summertime and things are heating up in Atlanta. Make sure you go cop the merch at AtlantaStreetInterviews.com. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm fine.
All right. So we're out here. Listen, it's late at night. It's like past 4 in the morning. We're out here on MLK. How you doing? So we'll just jump right into it. So, you know, what you got going on? What you doing out here?
I mean, right now, trying to come up with something.
Okay, trying to, you know, make a little play, come up with some little money real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 33.
You say 33?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so, are you homeless or anything like that?
No, I'm not homeless.
Okay, so you live somewhere close enough, but just...
Well, I actually live on the other side of town.
You live on the east side?
I live by Riverdale.
Okay.
But I'm from the west side, though.
Okay, so you just come over here to kind of try to make a play,
Mm-hmm.
figure out what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So 33. And so how long you been like kind of doing stuff like this, like making plays outside, stuff like that?
For about 5 years.
About 5 years?
Yeah, when my sister died, I turned to the street. About 5 years.
Huh. So you say that your sister passed away. I'm sorry to hear about that. How did she pass?
Health issues that we didn't know about. It happened out of nowhere or whatever, but come to find out it was health issues.
And so what was it about her passing that made you decide to turn to the streets?
I would say that was like the only person I was really close to other than my mother. And I just feel like I ain't had nobody no more. Like I could call her and talk to her about anything. So when she passed, I just felt like there wasn't nobody to go to.
Was she older or younger?
She was just 1 year older than me.
So, okay, so and y'all grew up in the same house and everything like that?
Yeah.
So y'all was like probably really close or whatnot? Okay. Ooh, sorry to hear about that, like I say. Do you have any kids?
Mm-hmm. I have a son and a daughter.
How old?
5 and 3.
5 and 3. Same dad or different dads?
Same father.
Same dad?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a relationship or whatever?
I mean, we're not in a relationship, but we like co-parent. I mean, they live with them. They live with him or whatever. But, I mean, I get to see him when I want to or whatever. So,
Okay, so
but other than that, we have a good relationship.
Okay. So they live with the dad, but you kind of get there when you can type deal, stuff like that?
I mean, I get to see them whenever I want to.
Okay, so because so you live in Riverdale, do you like live by yourself or what's your living situation?
I live with my auntie.
Okay, live with your auntie. Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So where you from?
I'm from Herndon Home, the west side.
Hey man, we out here on the west side, man. Shout it out. Shout out that west side. Shout out the whole city all day, man. And so growing up here on the west side, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yes.
Like it was like a 2-parent household?
He was back and forth.
Okay.
But he was there though.
Okay, but they was like separated or they was like together in the same house type deal?
I mean, they wasn't together, but I don't know what to call it.
Okay,
I mean,
mixed bag. He was in and out
they
type
were
deal.
together, but they were still messing around.
Okay, got you. And so, how many siblings did you have growing up?
My sister and I have 2 younger brothers.
Okay. And so, growing up, And do all y'all share the same dad, or do the brothers
we
have
all
different
have the
dads?
same father, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So dad was kind of, he was still messing with mom.
Yeah.
They had their thing going on or whatnot.
Most definitely.
Okay, and so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yeah. I mean, we were taken care of. We didn't want for nothing. I would say, yeah, it was fair.
Okay, so good childhood. You ended up like going to high school, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you graduate?
I stopped at the 12th grade.
12th grade?
Yeah.
What made you stop at 12?
That's when I got pregnant or whatever. I got pregnant and just didn't go back. But I went back 2 years later and got my GED, so.
Okay, did you have that child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so, because you say you're 33, right?
Yeah, I'm 33.
Okay, so then do you have more kids than what you said?
No, that kid that I have is deceased now. So that's why I say that.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Man, sounds like
stillborn.
Okay, it was a stillborn.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay, and that happened around 17 or so.
Yeah, it was like 2 years after. Yeah.
Okay, man, how do you think that affected you?
I mean, that was my first pregnancy, so I ain't know how to. I coped with it the best way I could. I mean, I had a lot of support system, a big support system or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't say I still think about it, but it is what I had.
Well, I mean, do you?
I coped with it the best way I could.
Huh. Okay, and so that happened around 17 or so, and the dad of that child, was he like somewhere close to your age, or was he a little bit older?
He was older.
How much older?
Like 5-6 years.
Okay, so not like too much, but like early 20s type deal, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I always ask this question. Growing up, did anything like ever happen to you or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so nothing like that. What do you think was it that made you decide to get into like sex work and stuff like that?
To be honest, I always, my sister that deceased and my baby father really supported me. Like when I wanted anything, that's who I would go to and I would get it or whatever. But when that stopped, I turned to the street. I had to find another way to make some money, so that's when I turned to.
So do you feel like they do you feel like having them all that time was kind of like a kind of handicapped you, because you got used to it, and when it wasn't there you had to do this type deal?
Most definitely, yeah.
Huh. Looking back on it, if you could go back and not have them like kind of support you like that, would you choose that type of route, or would you still choose the same route of allowing them to take care of everything?
I would choose being independent, because to be honest now, I wouldn't say I depend on people, but I'm trying to see how to put it. I feel like my family owe me something and they don't.
What age do you think you realized that? Like, when did you come to that realization? Because some people, like, they remain unaccountable forever. When did you realize that?
When they, I would say this happened like 3 years ago. I had asked this particular person for something in my family, and I really was depending on it and thought that he would give it to me, and he explained to me he told me no, and he meant that. But before then, he would give me anything I want or whatever. So when he told me no and meant what he said, that's when I was thinking about oh yeah, he's serious.
And that was at the age of 30.
So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why do you think he decided to put his foot down and say no this particular time?
said was, if you want better, you gotta do better. You know, it's just that word, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're doing better?
No.
What do you?
I know I can do better than this. I have done better, so I know I don't have to be out here. I ain't gotta be doing this, to be honest. But I do it so I won't have to ask people and get rejected. Because I'm not good at taking rejection, so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because the truth is that we're all adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it sounds like you may have came up with this kind of entitled mentality,
Right.
where you expected everybody to give you.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you giving? What are you putting out there that is valuable to somebody?
It's valuable.
Yeah. Like in this world, we got to produce value. We got to bring value to the world. What are you doing to do that?
I mean, I haven't always been in this position. So when I was in this position, like I was producing, I was giving. That's why I was depending on them to help me, because when I had it, I was giving. They wasn't told no, you feel me? So
You expected the same treatment back.
yeah, even though they didn't owe me nothing, I wasn't looking for anything back, but yeah, that's how it went.
Okay, and so what are we doing to like try to get ourselves out of this? Well, let me ask. Are you content living this lifestyle and everything else?
What?
Okay,
Like,
so what are we doing to try to like get out of this
it's
lifestyle?
correct, 'cause I was just talking about it. I gotta get away from this environment first, to be honest. Like,
Well, are drugs and stuff involved? And I do ask for truth and transparency.
yeah, I do.
So, like, besides like weed and alcohol,
yeah,
the
I
hardest
do
stuff.
heroin.
Okay.
Yeah, I do fentanyl, to be honest.
Okay, so Fenty, that's it's cheap, but it's deadly. Gotta be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I've been doing it for years, though.
So you know what
Lord
you're doing.
forbid, I don't OD or none, but yeah, I've been doing it for years.
So
I most definitely want to stop. You feel me?
I was about to say, because that's probably what's got you, unable to not do this. And
Yeah, that's why all my money go like they get tiresome. But when you fed up, you fed up, and when you done, you done.
have you reached that point?
I'm still out here.
I guess not. I get it.
So, yeah.
Does this lifestyle and everything else, how often do you realistically get to see the kids?
When I want to.
Well, I get it. How often is that?
The last time I seen them was like a week ago.
And then
But he'll call me or whatever, and I'm like, shit, you want me to come through and bring you to see the kids? And I'll say, yeah, whatever. And now we'll go over to my grandmother's house and stay in the apartments right here. Or sometimes I go to his house. He married now, whatever, but we all get along.
How does he feel about your lifestyle as far as this stuff goes?
He don't like it, but he don't judge me or whatever. Of course, he want me to do better and get up out the streets, but he don't judge.
Okay.
But of course, he don't like it.
Okay. Are the kids kind of like aware, or they're too young to really like have an idea of what's going on as far as with you or whatever?
I think
like, do they ever ask like, why don't you live with them too, or anything like that?
No,
or?
I think they're too young right now.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, I think they're too young.
Do you realistically kind of feel any way about not being like in their life like full time and stuff like that?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
I'm trying to find a word for it. I feel like I neglect them a little bit. I'm guilty. I would say that. And I have a conscience. It's always on my mind. So, but I pray about it, and hopefully I get it together before it's too late.
If they were to come to you and they were to say, you know, later on in life, you know, 10 years from now, they were to say, hey, mommy, you know, was the drugs more important than us? What's going to be your response?
I would say yeah, because at that time I had an addiction. I would tell the truth.
I can dig it. So, you know, we talked about your addiction and everything else. You're 33 years old or whatnot. You know, what's the low and the high as far as how much you end up charging these guys out here and stuff like that?
Oh, me. I mean, it really depends on what they're requesting.
What's the most requested thing that guys want from you?
Oral, head. I think that's the head and pussy.
Okay. And so how much do you charge for that?
For head, I usually don't take no, like if it's quickie.
I mean, we at MLK. Come on, just tell me how much.
$50 for a quick head job.
Okay. And so, I'm not step on that. Okay. And so, does any of this stuff like turn you on, or are you just completely like turned off by it? And it's just like business.
It's business, straight business. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be out here doing this shit. Like, I would not be out here. So it's business to me, most definitely. Like,
when was the last time you was like in a relationship or whatever?
I'm in one now.
Okay, and he's cool with you doing this type of stuff or whatever? Okay. And so, do you like, does the work that you do out here affect your sex life in your relationship?
I wouldn't say it affects my sex life. It kind of affects my relationship.
You say what?
It kind of affects my relationship.
How was that?
Like, he's with whatever, I do it, whatever, but he don't like me doing it.
How does he feel about it?
I'm trying to see how to put it. If it was up to him, I wouldn't be doing it or whatever.
So does he not make, like, I guess, enough income or whatever to be able to make it so that you don't have to do it?
Like, it's on.
So he probably feels a way about that.
Right. And we just had a conversation about it. We got into a heated ass argument. So he's like, you gonna choose selling pussy or you gonna choose me?
How long y'all been dating?
For like 6-7 months. But he been my homeboy. I've been knowing him for years. Or whatever, but we just started dating. So he asked me to choose. And I'm like, shit, can you support us?
I mean, the math has to math, right? At the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm like, can you support us? And he didn't even answer the question. But the question was, I mean, we both knew the answer or whatever. So.
Okay. And so as far as it goes, like, that's what I'm saying, like, your boyfriend doesn't want you doing this. Do you find it, do you, like, ultimately, like, are you able to enjoy sex with him or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to enjoy sex, but because of what you're doing, it's affecting, I guess, the dynamic between y'all, which ultimately may have some effect on.
Yeah, but now he has started, like, making jokes like he'll ask me for sex or something like that. And
you say he'll ask you what?
He'll ask me for sex or something like that. Or tell me that he wants some ass or whatever. And I probably don't answer him or look at him crazy like. But I'll be fucking with him or whatever, but he'll say some shit like, oh, what I gotta have, $50 or some shit. Jokingly, but I don't know if he's joking or serious or whatever, but lately, that's the kind of jokes he been.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I feel where he come from. I mean, but I don't deny him when he asks for it.
Well, but is that gap, that kind of time that you wait to answer, he may feel like that's kind of like a little bit of a denial.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Well, why do you do that?
I don't know.
No, answer for real. Like,
I don't know how to answer it. Like, I don't do it on purpose or nothing.
is there something there that you're not saying or that you're feeling that you're not expressing?
No, at the time I probably don't feel like doing it or whatever. But most of the time, like, if he's asking me, like, we gonna do it, but sometimes I'll be tired, whatever, and he'll ask me and I end up falling asleep or some shit. But other than that, like,
Is it sometimes that you're tired because you've already done too much or whatever, and you just ain't in the mood for it no more?
Most of the time, I'm just tired from being out here. Like, I be on my feet all day. I be out this motherfucker all day in the sun and shit. So, and sometimes I don't be in the mood. So.
So let me ask you this. Honestly, how often would you say you are in the mood?
I think me being in the mood that outweighs me not being in the mood. Because he pretty much gets it when he asks for it.
Well, I hear that, but what I'm asking is, because it sounds like, just real quick, it sounds like more like obligatory sex, right? But like, how often is it that you're like, oh man, I really want something? Like, realistically, like, just, be honest.
I'm gonna say we usually have sex like 2 or 3 times a day, but it done got down to me only doing it like 4 or 5 times a week now.
Why?
I just don't be in the mood.
So the pauses that I'm getting and the looks in the eyes, am I off base by suggesting that you're maybe hardly ever in the actual mood?
Oh my God.
Huh?
No, you'll be wrong. You'll be wrong.
Okay. I'm asking because of the dramatic pauses and the looks that you're giving. Is like, like if y'all only doing it 4 or 5 times a week, when y'all used to do it 2-3 times a day, right? That says to me like you might be burnt out from it. It just might be to where you don't have a chance to like recuperate and get in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
Also, to be honest, because when I'm doing my sex work, like if a person come and request pussy, like sometimes I turn them down because I actually would prefer doing it instead of fucking like. So I wouldn't say it'd be that.
Does anybody ever like F you good to the point to where you be like accidentally enjoying it or whatever like that?
No, I try not to even. No.
Well, have you ever?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
I would say I have this regular who I fuck with or whatever. I've been knowing him for years. Now we actually was in a relationship before, but now we just do business. Cause he's married now, whatever. So yeah, I enjoy that.
Huh?
But everybody else know.
That's not your baby daddy, is it?
No.
Okay. You said the married part.
With everybody else, I be ready to get the shit over with. Like.
So that person that you
be kind of just like
disgusted by it.
Yeah. Like,
I could tell. So that's what I'm saying. Like, are you ever really in the mood? Like, to the point where it sounds like you're disgusted by this, and for whatever reason, you and the boyfriend.
With the that person I'm in a relationship, I enjoy it. I mean, we do have good sex, I would say that. Like, I can't name not one time we haven't had.
Would you say that the guy that you're talking about, the regular that you enjoy, would you say you enjoy his sex better than the guy that you're with now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
No, I actually don't have no social media.
None? You never had none? Or
I have.
Okay.
I have.
But just not no more?
No.
Okay. All right, miss. Well, like I say, we appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best, all right? Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
You're welcome. Thank
All
you.
right.